Hello and a warm welcome to No Regrets with Parashar. We're going to look at what makes you emotional. Like, why are you emotional in the first place? To begin with, let's look at the primary function of our brain, which is really, to protect this physical body. Now, in terms of anthropology, which is, the study of evolution of human beings or the development of human beings and human society as such, the primary function of the brain has always been to protect a human being who's out there in the jungle hunting. Now, if you put that in the current context or contemporary perspective, imagine you get out of the store and you're heading to the railway station. You want to catch a train to get somewhere. Now, suddenly, as you walk out of the store, you receive a call from a friend, a long lost friend, and you start talking. You walk to the railway station, you enter the premises of the station, and you get on the platform. Now, after about 5 or 7 minutes, once you're done with the call, you have zero memory of how you got from the store to the platform. Happened with you, right? Happened with each of us. How does this happen? How this happens is the brain very smartly ensures that your body is unharmed. So all the traffic on the road, people walking by, cars zooming along, you are saved and protected by your brain. Now, while this is great, this is amazing, right? What also happens is the brain is also a limiting factor. And that is when we come to why do you get emotional? Like, why are you emotional really? So why you're emotional is because the way your brain is wired. Let me give you a very simple example. The moment you expect to win or you expect victory, right, an achievement, the brain will release dopamine. It's a chemical, it's a neurotransmitter basically. There are over 50 neurotransmitters, by the way. Now, with the release of this chemical in your brain, by your brain, in your bloodstream, you suddenly have this feeling of being elated and joyful and chirpy. Nothing wrong. But the problem is, the same emotional experience can also be created by simply having a piece of chocolate. That's right. You don't need to do anything, you don't need to win at anything to experience this. And then there are other chemicals like serotonin, there is oxytocin, right? It's going to sound absurd to you, but the whole idea that you have of, or the experience that you have of falling in love is actually nothing but a release of a chemical in your brain. You thought you are in love, right? Actually, it's nothing but the release of a neurotransmitter in your bloodstream by your brain. And to go a step further, you think you have a choice, right? You opt for things, you do things as per your choice. You have no choice. A jiffy, which is 1/10 of a second, before you act, before you do something, your brain already knows what you're about to do. You're so screwed, right? You thought you are spontaneous. You're not. You're so predictable. The good thing is, the brain has something known as plasticity. And I'm going to do another video where I talk about what is brain plasticity and how you can actually reprogram yourself, so to say, right? Not at an emotional level, but the level of practice and habits, right? And create something extraordinary for yourself, whatever it is that you want to, in terms of your health, in terms of your profession, in terms of your relationships, anything you want to, with brain plasticity. Coming back to the point, why are you emotional? That begs another question, or to look at it from a different perspective. Do you think animals have emotions? Are they emotional? Research suggests that they are. But I've never seen, a shark comparing the baby shark to another one and say, look at that shark, she's doing so well, you're useless, you're good for nothing. I've never seen that. I've never seen a grumpy monkey hanging by the branch of a tree and whining and moaning, oh, I'm such a bad monkey, I couldn't get any bananas today. Have you seen one? Sounds insane, right? But that's who you and I are as human beings, right? It's insane that you get emotional about performance. you get emotional about other things in life. What distinguishes you and me from a monkey or a shark or any other animal for that matter is that they do not have that one thing that we have. What is that? They do not have language. It's a blessing. Language, it's a blessing. And how blatantly we misuse the greatest gift of our creator, right? Because we can language our experiences or feelings or moods that we call emotion is the root cause of all human trouble, especially when it comes to performance. In relationships, at work, everywhere. The root cause of all your trouble is language. And at that level, you and I are doomed. Because guess what? You have no choice in the matter of you having language. Because whatever you language, as in the way you say something, shapes your behavior, shapes your actions, and therefore shapes your destiny. How do you deal with this? Wait on, I'm going to do some more videos where I tell you how you can deal with this. But right now, to begin with, understand that this is the root cause of all your trouble in life. And you can start off by examining, what are some of the things in my life that I get emotional about? Where am I stuck? At work, at home, with people, where am I stuck? Start examining yourself and start examining the emotional response you have to your life situations. And begin to understand and examine the futility of your emotions. So I know it's been a lot of things that I've just said and it's a lot of food for thought. So I'm going to leave you with this inquiry right now. Right? I will see you soon again with the next video and really take you through the whole process of how you can cause extraordinary performance for yourself, because that really is the commitment, that you excel in terms of sales, communication and emotional intelligence, culture even, teams even for that matter, right? In the meanwhile, you take care of yourself, have fun, don't worry about anything, and remember, no regrets. Take care, bye-bye.